is the Bike and Pedestrian Safety Committee meeting. Can I have a motion to open this meeting?
I make a motion, we open.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, second actually on our list is approving the minutes from the last meeting, which was in,
So the last scheduled meeting was 5:15, but there was no quorum, so there was no
Yeah.
meeting held.
yeah,
Okay.
so
So that's it. I just put-
April then, right?
Huh?
The last minutes, though, before that.
We already did them.
Oh, okay.
Right,
So
we had
we're
already
set.
approved those.
So there's no
Oh,
minutes
that's
to
right, yeah,
approve.
we
Right.
had no minutes.
Okay, so.
Right, so there's no minutes.
We'll do-
Yep.
All right, now, the Spring Safe Routes to School event. It's very disappointing that we didn't get to do anything, because I was back and forth emailing with Angela, remember Angela from
Yes.
the school?
Yep.
And Colleen, but Colleen, I guess maybe she was just busy because it was bike month, but she wasn't responding, and the last time, Angela came up with 2 dates that she could go, because she was supposed to go to the school and do an e-bike safety class.
Mhm.
And she was interested in doing it, Colleen, and Colleen is from Mass Safe Routes to School. So, she had given 2 dates. The last one was, I think it was May 29th or June 4th that Angela said would have been good days for her to go there. So Colleen was supposed to, she got in touch with Officer Cathcart, who's the school officer that's, I don't guess is there all the time, I don't know. And she never got back to us after that, so, and now it's just too late, so we're gonna have to wait till spring. And I know Angela does wanna do another bike rodeo for sure in the
Okay.
spring, so we gotta make sure we start on that a little earlier than, maybe our next meeting, August, July.
So when will that be, that rodeo?
Well,
Once we got-
we'll have to see what's good with them. I think Angela might have mentioned sometime, maybe the end of September, October, I don't know, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
we
they
do-
also
I'll-
coordinate
we'll
with
have
their
to-
calendar,
Yeah,
their
and-
sports. and-
Yeah, that's right too, yeah, the bike rodeo, yeah.
Would we do
Last
it in,
time.
would
Were
we
you
do it
there
in the
last-
spring or the fall? I mean,
For the fall, I think we can do it
Yeah,
in
why
the fall.
can't we do
Yeah.
it for the fall?
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we got a couple of months or whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, but we don't, yeah, that's. when-
September,
so if it's-
October?
I'll contact Angela
Yeah,
again.
late September's perfect.
Yes, yes.
Right, for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Early October, yep.
So I'll ask Angela if she can check on the dates already for that. And as far as the next thing on the list is the e-bike update, and that was kind of what it was, because of all the problems in town with e-bikes. I haven't seen anything lately, but I have had my own run-ins with e-bikes, like
Yeah.
almost running into me on roads, not stopping, and up there, up on this Garfield Street,
Yeah.
John Street, and they didn't stop, and I had to stop short, and
Yeah.
just,
I mean, I don't know. I have my own, like, I can appreciate the fact that it means the kids are outside, but they're
Yeah.
not getting any activity on them.
yeah.
No, they're not.
No,
They're
they're
not,
almost
it's
not
basically a
pedaling.
scooter.
A lot of them look like dirt bikes too,
Yeah,
and that's what they
so-
like about them, so,
Yeah.
yeah. But nothing you can do about that. That's why the safety class, Officer Cathcart, when I talked to him on the phone one time, and he told me that he does talk to the kids about how, riding their bike safely and all that, but he was interested too, he said to let him know
Is
if
he
we
the
ended up having
safety
Colleen.
officer, or who is he? Just a local
He's
police
the
officer?
school, I don't know
School
what
officer?
his title is, but yeah, he's, I don't know if he has an office there at the school or whatever.
Well, who would give it a class on e-bike safety?
That was gonna be Colleen from
Colleen, so-
Safe Routes to School.
So maybe we could ask her again.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
see if she'll do
Well,
it again.
definitely, but I wanted to do it before the summer, when
Right.
before the kids
They're
got
out
out
now,
of school.
yeah.
Right.
But too late for that now, so, yeah, well, definitely, I mean, we can do it anytime.
Mhm.
I can find out about that too. So, that's basically it on our list.
Mhm.
I don't know. I know, I see people complaining about over here, as far as pedestrians, never, besides bicycles, trying to cross the street and they have that light, but people still don't stop.
Yeah,
But I was wondering, even the side, the crosswalks look like they could use repainting,
yeah, they
especially
could be
over
freshened
there.
up,
But is
yeah.
that the town or is that the state?
Over here, that might be the state,
Because
because
it's,
that's
yeah,
part of the
because this is
state.
state, then it's
All the way
town.
that way, it's state.
Oh, then it
right?
probably is, yeah. We should.
Is it?
I think so, South Main to Main.
And the other thing, I don't know, they have it in places in Newport because they were having problems with people crossing streets where they have those flags at both sides that people grab and just hold it. It's an orange flag. That might be something that can be done across from the church. At least it'll, you know, it's something that's fairly easy. They just have them in these little plastic things that are like strapped to the up to a, I guess, whatever pole or whatever is near them. Yeah.
And then you take it out and...
You know, right near the park where
Oh,
you
I
start
did-
your rides.
I
Yeah.
did the ride last night.
Did you? I
Yeah.
didn't know there was one. I was working last night. But yeah, that crosswalk has them. I used them one time. People don't stop there either.
They don't stop anywhere. Everybody,
I try to
They're there
avoid
for
it. I know
themselves.
what it's like. Yeah,
everybody's there for themselves.
Yeah,
in a hurry all the time.
Mhm.
yeah. I had somebody say to me one time, "I know you." I said, "Oh yeah." He goes, "You run all around Acushnet." I said, "I do." He goes, "Yeah, I almost hit you one day."
Oh,
I
thank
said, "If
you.
you almost hit me, it's because you were not, because I follow, I do
Right,
what I'm
you weren't-
supposed to do."
Yeah.
They wasn't paying attention.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And how's their street over there, Slocum, coming along?
Not good.
Not good.
Disaster.
Yeah.
It's a disaster.
Oh.
You're waiting for more engineering work, pipes and...
Well, I don't know. Anybody have anything else?
No, I do think that I guess you probably should reach out to this Joy. Do you have Joy's information?
I just got it today. I did email her
Okay.
about the meeting. I said, I know it's last minute, but
Right, so maybe just confirm that she's, because we have right now we have no meeting in July, and then we have an August meeting and a September meeting already scheduled.
okay.
Okay, so we have none in July. All right. Mhm.
So it's August
August
14th.
August 14th?
August 14th at 6 and 9/11. Oh, 9/11.
Oh, see, yeah, June
At
12th is
6.
on here too. It's an old one.
14,
Yeah,
and 9/11.
and 9/11.
Okay.
Are they gonna be here at this point?
I think so.
I think we should just keep it here
Yeah.
unless there's a reason.
It's
Yeah.
usually open. Or one of the rooms, if not this room, they have
Right.
two other.
So this is what is this and what is this called?
This room is the selectmen's meeting.
Selectmen meeting, yes, selectmen meeting.
I mean, if it changes, we can always just tell people.
Mhm.
So we're gonna skip July.
Yeah, no meeting in
Yeah.
July, so we're scheduled through August, okay?
Yeah. The other thing we need to start doing is like I know Sandy gave us links and stuff to like DOT to start finding out, when they end up redoing some of these
Mhm.
roads.
To see what they're
kind of
doing, to do a
see-
little research.
Yeah, a little path or something,
Mhm.
because, things like that.
Yeah, that's the
And I
whole
did
point.
see a couple of spots on Wing Road, I think, where there's poles and there's a sign missing, and I don't know if it's a speed limit sign or what it is.
Or a
I'm gonna,
don't pass.
yeah, it's,
And what about Middle Road? I mean, about having the bike lane.
yeah,
Is we do anything with that?
no, we talked
I mean, that's
about it.
something we can do.
The only
Yeah,
thing
we
that,
talked about it.
right, that I know that I did was I went onto that master plan, and I put my comments in there.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And you're right, we were supposed to look to see what the state was doing over here, to see if they've got it included, and we haven't done that,
Mhm.
so.
I mean, we could look into putting a bike lane on Middle Road. We have the room there.
yeah.
But
It's about the only
I was
road
gonna say, it's the only road in town that's actually wide enough for that.
wide enough that we can
Yeah,
find out who can paint that. Who has the money to paint that.
Right, where does that come from?
Yeah.
I think-
Not the town.
we had said maybe just that for from the library to the school.
Mhm.
Right,
Yeah,
at least just to
yeah, even
start.
that, that's fine.
Yeah, even just to start there.
Yeah.
Just to
right.
start, yeah.
And that gives a good connection to the two.
Maybe Sandra would know, would get in touch with.
For that, yeah, well, you can ask the highway department, they might know.
Well, it might be something that has to
But
go before the select.
That has, yeah, that, probably like, maybe the guy from, I think he was in one of our meetings, John Gray, DOT people, I don't know. But anyway, see,
Yeah.
I'll ask Sandy. She's in on
All
it.
right.
By the way, you didn't go to the summit, the bike summit
No.
she had? That was really good, I enjoyed it. The speaker was really interesting.
No, I didn't go to that, no. No,
I've never
no.
been to that place down there either.
Where was it held?
It was in the UMass building that's down in Fort Rodman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh.
nice down
So
there.
what you learn?
Well, the woman was she raced bikes. She's older too. She's like maybe her 50s, 60. She races up Mount Washington.
Wow.
Yeah. She's the fastest for her age group. Yeah.
So what was it about?
The bike summit.
Yeah.
Just, they have it every year. They had the guest speaker, and then they talked about what's going on with the different towns that are trying to connect the bikeway.
So, like
Yeah.
that, yes, yeah.
That was it.
Did you get any information?
No.
No?
Nothing I don't know already.
Alright.
Okay, I guess that's
Are
good.
we at motion to adjourn?
Yeah, we're at motion to adjourn.
Yeah. I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.